From the frozen plains of Siberia to the towering peaks of the Caucasus, from the vast Ural Mountains to the endless forests of the taiga, a giant rises, one that never hides its size. This is Russia, a land that has shaped the boundaries of power throughout history. An empire that once stretched from ocean to ocean, now rebuilt from the remnants of the Soviet legacy, forging a new identity through strength, endurance, and unyielding pride. Across this immense land live nearly 146 million people, spread over the largest territory on Earth. Its capital, Moscow, is a city of gilded domes and imposing fortresses, a place where the Kremlin watches over centuries of ambition and struggle. Its language, Russian, carries the echoes of poets, philosophers, and revolutionaries, a tongue that tells the story of both empire and survival. Economically, modern Russia stands on the knife's edge of war and resilience. As of 2025, its defense budget represents nearly 7% of its GDP, one of the highest levels since the Cold War. Tanks roll out of factories. Missiles are meticulously assembled, and drone squadrons hum across vast training fields. Russia's economy has been fundamentally transformed into one of war and endurance, with its growth fueled not by consumer spending, but by mass mobilization. Yet, behind this display of military might lies a fragile balance. Inflation is on the rise, interest rates have reached record highs, and industries unrelated to defense are struggling to survive. The civilian economy faces immense pressure. Sectors like entertainment, technological innovation, and even agriculture are overshadowed by the enormous weight of military spending. This is the price of a country in a state of perpetual tension with the world, a price that, for now, Russia seems willing to pay. Militarily, Russia remains a force that no global power can afford to ignore. Its army is vast, its nuclear arsenal is immense, and its missile technology ranks among the most advanced on the planet. From the icy expanse of the Arctic Circle to the strategic waters of the Black Sea, from the Baltic coast to the Pacific shores, its presence serves as a constant reminder of history's long and often turbulent shadow. And though the costs of modernization are heavy, its ambitions continue to expand, reaching ever further. But power is not measured by weapons alone. Russia's influence flows just as strongly through its culture, a culture that is deep, emotional, and timeless. From the haunting melodies of Tchaikovsky to the profound pages of Tolstoy and Dostoevsky, from the world-renowned Bolshoi Ballet to its modern, thought-provoking filmmakers, Russian art remains one of humanity's most profound expressions. Even in the midst of political turbulence, its literature and music keep the flame of national identity burning brightly, connecting the present to a storied past. Still, deep contradictions define the nation. A wide and visible gap exists between the staggering wealth of Moscow and St. Petersburg, and the stark poverty found in many of its remote provinces. Demographically, Russia faces a steady decline, a shrinking population, an aging citizenry, and a worrying exodus of its youth and top talent. All the while, international sanctions tighten their grip, and access to critical high-tech components becomes increasingly limited. Yet the state endures, centralized, unwavering, and determined to hold its ground no matter the cost. On the global stage, Russia is not merely a participant. It is a veto power. Its influence stretches through both diplomacy and conflict. From the contested borders of Eastern Europe to the complex politics of the Middle East, from strategic partnerships in Africa to its long-standing interests in Central Asia, every move it makes, every decision it takes, sends ripples through the delicate balance of global politics, forcing other nations to react and reposition. But crucial questions remain. Can an economy driven primarily by war sustain a modern, thriving society in the long run? Can a sense of national pride and a reverence for history truly replace the need for innovation and diversity? And can this nation ever find lasting peace while it relentlessly chases power? Russia may not have the largest economy, but it forms one corner of the global triangle of power alongside the United States and China. Its strength lies not only in what it possesses, but in what it represents, a potent symbol of endurance, and the undeniable force of will that has defined its people for generations. Russia, a land of stark contrasts, unwavering courage, and profound complexity. A nation both feared and respected, whose roar echoes across the centuries. Because true power is not always measured in what is conquered, but in what survives. If you found this exploration of modern Russia compelling, don't forget to like this video. subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell. We have many more deep dives into the forces shaping our world coming soon. Thanks for watching.